TNT season long. Here's James. Tough move, but not for LeBron, going left and then shooting to the right. Rose. Oh, what a pass, a back door. And a beauty thrown on the hop.
As you see, Smith just let one go right off to where he was last year, but with the
James, Love, played by Porzingis, into the drive. Yes, and it counts. Foul on.
So first you're saying we went to the B and C material in particular.
you pulled it all out. I love it.
Here is Irving from straight away. To the rim, flying the driving hook off the turnover. Here comes James, chased by Lee, and LeBron lays it home.
That's what you love about the Cavs. They get so many easy buckets off of turnovers.
Oh, the rebound by James. LeBron James able to hammer it home off the offensive board. James comes across against Lee. Pops it to the corner. Here's one, two, three, with 3 seconds remaining in the first. Biggest lead of the night. To Jefferson, back to James. Oh, what a play.
They love playing together, Marv.
Early second quarter, 2 minutes gone by, and another gorgeous pass from James for the setup. Off the steal, here's James splitting. 3 goes all the way. Ten-point lead for the Cavs. Stay tuned for a look at the award-winning game. Dishonored 2, available November 11th. He'll keep Noah back in. Nice play by Shumpert. He slapped it away. Here's Irving with the alley-oop. James does the rest. LeBron with 12, along with 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and Shumpert and Irving.
So you're telling me no one's going to switch with Porzingis and they're going to let him guard LeBron?
And J.R. Smith.
We know he can score. We know he can rebound. We know he's physically gifted. When I think of great passers, the Magics, the Isaiahs, and the Nashes, they were all willing passers, and they wanted to do it for their teammates. You know why? Look at the reaction of Smith. This is how you want your guys to react. You want them to be happy, so they go on that other end and give you that defensive intensity, but he can get back in, get a step slower, or get his step back. But he's going to have to lead in the locker room.
Smith with the step. James to the rim. A vicious stuff by LeBron James. For James again. The Knicks need a timeout. And Jeff Hornacek does just that.
You cannot tell me that this team does not love playing together. Why? Giving his best every night, because he, more than any other player in recent years, has played the most games, and not by a little bit, by a large margin.
Love off the pump, able to hit the 3 with Porzingis. Here's Lee, got the step, rejected by James. Irving pulls it back on Rose, finds the open man. Quick release by Kyrie Irving from downtown. Here's Fry. Yes. Channing Fry. Irving played by Porzingis. Gets the shot off and hits.
But Kyrie Irving's here because LeBron has to rest, and they're asking him to be more aggressive.
Cavaliers pouring it on. Wide open shot for Irving as he goes last.
He said the best part is the beautiful pass to Liggins from LeBron.
Here, out of the Congo, Kevin Love came to the ball and scored.
I tell you, I really think the time at OKC really messed him up.
J.R. Smith for 3.
Because Ibaka was a great player in the paint until
LeBron inside. He was fouled. Cleveland, that's for you.
Oh, LeBron James throws the hammer down.
Behold, in fact, Ty Lue says last night they may have overpassed a little bit. Pleasant problem to have. Kevin Love suddenly got it to go and looking for the N1. Had his jersey grabbed, forced a switch. No, Gordon fought through it, and LeBron hits the 3 as the 24-second buzzer went off.
A good job. Gordon backed off of him. He dodged the eye deep in the key.
knocks it down as he was ready to shoot it before he got it. Here comes LeBron. Up top for Tristan Thompson, so every starter has now scored. Very conscious of it. Kevin Love? No. Thompson, that's what he does better than most in the NBA.
That's right. Getting extra
Quick
possession.
trigger. For three!
Cavaliers are just moving the ball too fast for the Magic.
Dunleavy catch and shoot. And he hit it for three in the rhythm.
And that's what they've been waiting for.
Bounce toss to Dunleavy. Are you serious? Two-man game. LBJ and Thompson. LeBron gets a late whistle call as Gordon was hanging on him like a sweater. You guys put on a great show All-Star Weekend. Fournier up on JR. LeBron looked at the shot clock, has to go to work. He drew the foul. Oh, the glass! Convenient banking hours on a Saturday night. Looking for an imagination four-point play.
You talk about strength. Now he got fouled on the way up, and he had to kind of elevate his legs. Watch, he's going to elevate his legs to stay up.
Shumpert sets the screen for LeBron James. One man to beat. Vucevic said, yeah, I think I'll just watch that one. As LeBron James laid down that hammer to close the first half.
A nice pick by Shumpert. LeBron James attacks the rim.
Once he turned that corner, Vucevic thought better of it. Our Jack Entertainment high scores. Ibaka has crossover move. LeBron did get the whistle this time as he collided with Vucevic. Orlando Payton got to stop the ball. LeBron couldn't get there. Neither could Gordon. And the ball goes out of bounds to the Cavaliers.
Looks like he wants to get to the hoop.
Through Fournier. And LeBron James will shoot a couple. LeBron with the steal. As a result, up the back of Biamo wraps him up. LeBron says, get him off me. LeBron had it blocked. Got it back. Going to work. Takes it inside and scores.
LeBron knows what time it is.
He had to earn that one in Celtic days. LeBron tries to get inside. Had to give it up. JR, quick trigger three. The bottom. J.R. Smith. Cavaliers finally get one to go.
Whoa, they've been waiting for that.
Spins on him. Takes him inside. Fights it up. And in. And one.
LeBron James down in the low post. Whenever he wants to do damage now, he goes down low. Spinning to the lane, up and over, opportunity for a three-point play.
Downstairs, he goes to work on him on the left hand.
Long shot, that's a three by the guy that we were just listening to talk, Kevin Love. For Cleveland, LeBron outside, and a pretty good defender. Marcus Smart is on him. Cavaliers have missed their last five until that hit by LeBron. Here comes LeBron, into Smart, into Zeller. Out to Fry, a three. Channing Fry was a wonderful pickup for this team last year.
How many guys could lead the fast break, take on the one defender, pull back, spin dribble right into the second defender, and still have the wherewithal?
1 of 4. At the other end, Thompson. Reward
has punished us.
Oh my gosh. With a crossover and missing it as he elevates.
That's transition defense. They push it up, they pitch ahead, they shoot threes.
Celtics as a team only have 9 rebounds, and rebounding is an issue. There's a beautiful shot outside. Put right through the 20.
The only thing I ask of you, nice move there by James to take it off the dribble. Just catch and shoot. Don't try to... Westbrook.
Shumpert. Nice stroke.
Well, media's certainly done a great job in setting this thing up and
Hard hedging at the defensive end, but a better job of flushing the basketball on the drop dime by LeBron.
He's got 10 points and 10 rebounds.
But his instincts are there.
Gets his instincts from his dad. A three by Love. Another triple put in by the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got 11.
As LeBron James gets to the other end of the floor, he said they're setting the pace, and that has to change, guys.
Brown comes out on James.
Now, what do you do in a situation like that? You put your two best players in a pick-and-roll situation.
Incredibly aggressive to begin the second half. LeBron James, who had 6 in the first half, already has 6 in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half.
And Coach, look.
there's another turnover.
Hold on, hold on!
And if you're Brad Stevens and you've got a young team like the Celtics, that can't happen. You can't have 31-year-old LeBron James outrun most of these younger guys as Bradley gets the putback. He can't sprint.
Celtics on a 6-0 run. LeBron for 3. Cleveland so far in the very young part of this season is tied for the lead in three-pointers made per game. They've got 12. They average 13 a game.
Boston on a 17-8 run.
And then you got that 3 by Fry. He had 6 at halftime. Play in the third. Smart has come in, known for his D. There's a shot by LeBron. That was a beauty. 22 for James.
What'd you think about that one?
16 points here in the third quarter. Guy that knows how to mesh.
Tried by LeBron.
Talk about meshing. LeBron James putting on a show here in this third quarter.
James is 8 points away from becoming a top 10 scorer in the league. Outside. He'll put it along to 26.
Well, he's unguardable when he's making shots like that, Coach.
There's no question. You go into the game with a game plan, and obviously you grab it.
Here comes Thompson sailing in. 15 points. Screen by Thompson. 28. And 4 away from becoming the top 10 scorer in the league. Love into Johnson. Timeout taken by Boston. Here comes James into Smart. Tough matchup and a foul.
Such a critical part of
what a pass. Are you kidding?
Talking about the Cavaliers offense, they lead the NBA in the early going, averaging just over 114 points per game. Love for 3. Kevin Love, well, here's a guy who had trouble fitting in from the start a couple of years ago. No problems anymore. Irving stepping in and stroking 2. Right now he leads the Cavaliers in scoring. It's a 5-game sample, but he still leads them in scoring, averaging LeBron James, and he is in 10th place in NBA history in scoring, just past LeBron James. Had Thompson, Smith for 3, J.R. Smith. He can be streaky, but when he is on, he's among the best from beyond the arc. He hits. And you know what? With this cast of characters, they need somebody like that, as Richard Jefferson, the 36-year-old, LeBron James in the open floor. That is quite a sight, and you can almost chalk it up when people are scrambling defensively, a second bucket.
I know it looks good, that little fadeaway, but I'd love to see JoJo go straight up and down.
Amon Shumpert, along with Channing Frye, their best three-point shooter. Dunleavy, as Ilyasova thought he had a charge taken from James, whistles remain silent. Frye, who could also shoot. You know what, Ala, and this is a scary thought. You have as many as 8 three-point shooters. Sixers give it up. James again. Henderson got a piece of it, and somebody got a piece of LeBron with 7. Love for the streaking James. Forget it.
And that hurts you 2 ways. One, you missed the shot, but then you don't hustle and get back to LeBron James, and you've compounded your problem. Better rhythm on that shot, unable to knock either one of them down, but it looked better.
They count it, yep. Score the bucket for James, who will go to the line looking for one more. Their son Ilyasova was the closest defender on the play.
Well, you want to talk about futility. You're going to allow LeBron James to get into the heart of the...
That was further back than the one that he made moments ago. James again in the open floor will go back to the line. 6 of 21 are the Sixers from beyond. Kevin Love, in the meantime, hitting the 7th free throws. LeBron James, who is trying to get his outside game going. The 3rd outside shot he's taken already here in the quarter. He's 1 of 3 in that department. Embiid already with a couple of threes, thinking about it. Covington, I think, tried to foul him. LeBron, wow, and he was fouled late by Embiid, who, remember, blocked that LeBron shot earlier, trailing the play. That was in the first half. And Joel fouling James.
That was what we were talking about with the previous time down the floor that led to the turnover. Keep it simple, big fella.
That time, both Embiid and a teammate falling to the wood. That allowed Kevin Love to go in unimpeded. Love in transition lays it in.
Too easy that time. You can see the good push ahead. Love with the early post up.
With issues offensively, J.R. Smith nails the 3. Boy, the Sixers, they claw, they scrap. They get to within hailing distance, and bing, bang, boom, the Cavaliers suddenly have separation. Fry giving it up. Embiid, I thought maybe have gotten a piece of the rock there, but James gets the layup anyway. Fry set up for three, and consecutive threes for Channing Frye. Oh, James, as Covington got caught up. That allowed LeBron to go in and throw down two. He's got 22 points. The Sixers. James buries it. That was for three for LeBron James, his first of the night. The Sixer advantage down to a deuce. How do the Sixers act here in the guts of the game? We'll see. Embiid, the double by James, and Smith. A two will tie it. It's a three for the lead from J.R. Smith. And you know, this is a tale of two teams. The Cavaliers are saying, hey, we got plenty of time. We know what to do.
Don't let him go baseline.
There it is, giving it up. Three on the way from Frye and down.
Cavaliers are led by head coach Tyronn Lue.
He has his 5 3-point shooters out there. Kevin Love right back at him.
Oh, he turns the corner. It throws a hammer down.
13. Blue finger grabber, score! From the wide receiver to the quarterback.
Return the favor, LeBron.
James, maybe they'll get him going, and he's fouled. Kyrie knew who was coming down the floor, and now the N1 possibility.
Right in the nick of time. The Cavaliers, Love with a good steal, then off to the races.
Here comes Kyrie. Need to convert this. Had to give it up. Ball screen. Open man. LBJ fires. Got it for three. Now the crowd's back into it. Whoa! Mike Budenholzer a timeout. Cavaliers with a 10-2 response.
And they get it done on the defensive end.
Yep. LeBron James. Gets a little more assertive with the ball. LBJ to the hole. Right down Euclid.
Starting to break them down little by little.
69-61. LeBron takes his time inside. Score again! Watch for the left. Watch for the right. And delay of game. LeBron, there's the transition. There's the early offense. LeBron James again.
And that's what they're looking for. Transition scoring.
Burn Akron rubber. 1 against 4, and a foul is drawn. Boy, did he draw a crowd.
He sure did.
Everybody but Dominique Wilkins was in on the play. That's a Hawks boy. Is 23, been in takeover activity mode.
Things have changed. LeBron James is involved.
In trouble. Channing Frye for three. LeBron spins downstairs, takes his time, scores. Cephalorga thought he cleared with an elbow.
Using what he has, Fred. That's good size.
LeBron James sends it. Got it from three. 3-0. 106-103.
Things are getting a little tight around the corner now for the Hawks.
Typical LeBron James, doing it from all over the floor en route to 23 points.
You're right. He has really stepped up in the second half, giving the Cavaliers not only the scoring, but he's also giving them leadership and getting this thing done. And that shot there came in at big time. But can the Cavaliers, they got 30 seconds left. They have to get one off here probably in about.
Score! Washington Wizards, a team. LeBron James on a steal and a solo.
Well, anticipation from the weak side. When Gortat turned to look, there was only 2 guys right there, and LeBron just
sees directing traffic. LeBron steps in a wide open three.
Yep. You give LeBron a good look like that, especially after he got that.
Love of the catch, diving inside, reversing, score.
Nice across the court pass to Love. Love underneath for 2.
So it's 11-10.
Couple games ago.
J.R. Smith steps into a three and hits.
Well, those type of shots will help. J.R. did a good job of making himself available to LeBron.
3-0.
LeBron James doing a good job of sizing up the opponent. He got it now.
On the back down against Thornton. Mouse in the house, turns on him and hits it.
LeBron James, first quarter, right on the money. Trying to get the Cavs going in the positive direction.
He's 4 of 5, forcing a timeout. But he's got a quick 11 points. Jenny still has his dribble, sends it, and hits a tough shot over Jason Smith.
Yes,
LeBron James fixes and hits it for 3.
You give him a chance to fix it. He knocks it down deep in the Verizon Center.
And he cashed it in.
Yep, he knew that Gortat was not going to come out on him, so he's got.
J.R. swishes his name.
And that's what you don't want to do with J.R. is give him.
LeBron may have gotten a piece of it. Rebound to Kevin Love, and a loose ball foul assessed to the Cavaliers. Sends it and hits it beautifully.
LeBron James, you let him sit there.
Point game. LeBron James waltzes inside, finishes it and one. LBJ looking for the three-point play.
Did not hesitate. Once he saw Morris backing up, this is why the Cavs want to push the pace. You always get the defense backing up. There's nothing he can do but let LeBron score at that point.
He's handling the ball. LeBron goes inside, draws that foul from Oubre.
And once he knew he had him on his left side, left hip,
pulled the trigger and hit it for three.
Always waiting on the wings. Setting fire.
James lost wall and then a foul and holds his lower back. LeBron changes gears, squares up and hits.
You're not going to stop him. He goes straight through the defense. That's what an average now.
JR steps to the one. The bottom. JR switch.
All it takes is for a little rhythm.
Bisky again late. Kevin Love for three.
It only takes a matter of time.
Drops it off to Cutting Thompson and he mashed it.
That sets up beautiful. They came with 2 picks, and then that gave LeBron one-on-one on the opposite side of the ball. My goodness. Double T went up over everybody to lay it in.
Inside, Kyrie cuts and scores, and he's fouled. One Duke Blue Devil against another, and LeBron James threw a laser. Tough angle, and he did it anyway. Kyrie Irving did not have an extra inch as he goes inside and draws the foul from Dorian Finney-Smith.
Very astute in how to draw a foul. Once he's...
Tristan Thompson back out there inside on the crunch.
LeBron James with a great pass.
Right down Euclid.
That was a great pass because Shepard actually made a skip pass on that one because LeBron was the second guy through the lane. Where he knew up and under was the shot. Because they're so anxious defensively.
Side, and he was fouled. Looking for the N-1.
The Cavaliers, it's just a jailbreak. They can't wait to get a turnover to get down the field, down the court. Doing a great job of attacking. LeBron in open court.
Kevin Love catch and shoot. Oh, are you serious, Kevin Love?
My goodness.
In rhythm.
The ball barely touches.
Done again! Nothing but court for Kevin Love. Oh, I'll say. One of the quick releases all time. LeBron James. Beautifully knocked it down. So the Cavaliers register 70. How about back-to-back first halves rather than 81 and 70 in these 2 games?
That's amazing.
151 points in the 2 first halves. My goodness. Curry to the right hand. Surprising he can take the shot. Dirk called for it though, and he hit it. LeBron called for it wide open. And gets it. There was nobody between him and Wycliffe.
Moving the ball around the horn.
You're always at a meeting. Come on. LeBron says it. And cashed it in from 3-0.
Well, you know, I got no more fines. No more fines.
No, exactly. Kevin Love squares up. And hits it again. An absolute love fest over the last 40 years. Did everything but finish it off. There's a touchdown pass. Kevin Love throws his arms up saying, I finally got one. A man's rebound there for LeBron James. So give him 5 boards. No look.
Life-changing.
As they go back to work, here comes LeBron James to the hole. Scoring with left hand.
There it is, friend.
That lid is finally off.
LeBron James inside. He threw another crack in the Liberty Bell. Halfway through the quarter.
That's another way of getting every time he's
acquired on draft night by these guys 2 years ago. LeBron James with the left hand.
doing a good job of...
LeBron James turned the corner and draws a crowd. Fouled, I believe, by Thompson. He's got double-figure scoring at 9 of 10. LeBron gives it up. Catch and shoot. Kevin Love for 3.
Love right in action. A few stitches doesn't stop him. Love is deep in the Wells Fargo Center.
Kevin Love again. Good again. Back-to-back trays for Kevin Love.
Things have changed.
Front. LeBron to a cutting Dunleavy beautifully. That's what Mike Dunleavy's game is all about off the ball. LeBron launches and knocks it down for 3.
Good second pass by JR to get LeBron.
On the move. LeBron James right down Euclid.
A good opportunity with the defense backing up. LeBron straight to the basket for 2.
47-38. Finding Kevin Love a lot of room. Buried it for 3. Boy, his 3-ball stroke looks beautiful. Attack the hoop. Thompson missed toe, and LeBron James says, double T, I got your back.
Yes, yes, yes. LeBron James on the follow-up, throwing a hammer down.
56-47. That's a quick way to make up for 2 free throw misses. Here comes Okafor. This is where he's so dangerous on that side of the floor. Backs down Stauskas. Pump fake, draws a foul. Put it down! LBJ looking for another and one.
LeBron James, he knew he had a mouse in the house. So what did he do? Took his time, got down into the position where he wants it. Back down, back down, back down. Up fake, and then into the basket. Good move by LeBron. Good solid.
James Jones pulls the trigger at the bottom. James Jones, that's why he's on the floor. Back-to-back games of 30 assists against Portland and Dallas. Possible one there. Kyrie Irving drains it for 3.
LeBron James doing a good job of stopping and make sure they can get up by
Kevin Love and a give and go from LeBron James.
Again, now they're within 5. Now they have to try to do a good job of holding.
Perfect rotation for Champ. You gotta love this guy.
Having some outside ability.
LeBron James draws a foul. Crowd incensed. They thought the defender got all ball. Got the switch they wanted. LeBron James inside against Sharp. Puts it down and one possibility.
LeBron did a good job. He took, once he saw the defender give him an angle, he takes off. Watch right here. Once he saw him, and he did a good job by not opening up, but by not opening up, it gave LeBron another angle.
LBJ backing down McConnell. Found Tristan Thompson, made it pay. Eyes in the back of his head. Cavaliers force a timeout. They lead by 5. Fastball, Kyrie Irving. The bottom, Kyrie for 3.
LeBron James orchestrating to the T.
He was fouled. Richard Jefferson was in great position too. We'll have to ask RJ if LeBron James up Thompson, how he saw him, I'll never know.
I don't either, because Embiid had everybody covered, and then all of a sudden.
So Embiid will finish the game. Down low, Tristan Thompson, another dive from LeBron James.
LeBron James sitting back waiting. When the defender, and that's what a lot of players do, Fred, because that was not his man, he didn't stay with it.
Larry Bird is next on the triple-double list for him to pass. Larry Bird with 59 career triple-doubles.
Well, he's just been, he's shown every part of his game tonight. He rebounds the ball, he assists the ball, he scores the basket, he plays inside, he's had outside shots. He's just done it all, and the big 3 today have been sensational.
On January 4th, but it's not going to happen, so he wears his Bulls.
LeBron turns the corner, inside, finished it off.
That time, when JR ran to the corner,
JR feels it, and hits it. JR swishes his name.
Well, J.R. Smith.
Side wheels and deals.
LeBron James, the offense is opening up because JR has established it. Now they're all keyed on JR.
This is their specialty. Kyrie Irving run upon, darts inside, too easy.
Yes.
Rondo with a knockaway with his long arms, being chased by LeBron James, a trailer Butler. So very quickly, Chicago comes out of the timeout. LeBron back the other way, erases it.
And that's exactly what the Cavs want to do. Now they're playing the way they want to play.
LeBron James against Butler, their best defender, double clutches and scores against the length of Lopez.
Cliche athletes to say it's just another game. It's never just another. Done that for me and vice versa.
All right, Allie, is the Bulls get a bucket?
He's on the same page I am. He understands what's going on down there.
Iman Shumpert buries the 3.
Shumpert's been shooting the ball well from outside this season.
He's got Mirotic on him, so he'll want to try to exploit that. Goes right at him with ease. He crossed him over.
Yeah, just crossed him over.
He's trying to add to this lead. Fry rolls inside for a thump.
LeBron James and Shannon Fry, the pick and roll, and throwing the hammer down.
Without question, they missed C. Fry coming off the bench. A big part of the reserves. LeBron waited, picking them apart right now. He's got 4 early assists to go with 10 points. We'll be back. Keep calm. Your internet is on. Gibson against Kyrie Irving. Good D. LeBron in the cut. Good ball movement here. Channing Fry for 3. Beautiful basketball.
They really missed Fry when he was gone.
Too easy. Iman Shumpert from LBJ.
LeBron loves that pass. You got to stay in front of guys. You got to know what's going on out there at all times.
6 straight points for the Bulls. Irving attacks, leans, scores.
Kyrie.
He's going to get what he wants against Canada. Could it be a lob? You better believe it. From Kyrie Irving, you can see that from Michigan Avenue.
You knew it was coming. Once he saw Kyrie and he gave it to him, That was all she wrote. LeBron throws that.
58-53. LeBron, tough follow. And Wade shakes his head and smiles as if to say, I couldn't stop. LeBron gave him a little pat on the backside as he heads down the floor. Cutting LeBron James, swoops and scores!
LeBron James loves that diagonal cut when the ball's in the corner. Up and under Lopez for two.
74-68.
What's not happening right now inside? Ty says you've got to get to them before they catch the ball when it comes to Taj and Lopez.
Knocking his lead down to set up the fourth quarter.
Kevin Love cuts inside against Mirotic.
LeBron with a great pass. Good move by Love.
LeBron James from 30 feet. Hit it! He hit that from Skokie.
LeBron said, enough of this.
I don't even know where Skokie is. It's a long way from here. Behind the back against Wade, stepping back and hitting it beautifully. So LBJ now with 23. He's got the 8 assists.
On that end of the floor.
Foul assist to Isaiah Cannon, so 2 quick fouls. Channing Frye rolls inside and banks it home.
Cavs have an opportunity here.
LeBron crosses over against Rondo. Right down Euclid. He went. Timeout, Fred Hoiberg.
Cavaliers coming back.
One Fred is half
stop to Rondo, and you have to, if he hits that shot, so be it.
Down goes Butler. LeBron James on a rack attack. LeBron James. He's played heavy minutes on a back-to-back. Love launches. Love is in the air in Chicago.
And that is key. That's a big move right there because it's
Kevin Love. 3 more. Kevin Love.
Yes. Cavaliers moving the ball, man.
And then it's drive and kick. Of course, the Cavs do. Kevin Love flares out and hits. Wide open shot. Steal by J.R. Smith. Cavaliers running. Here comes LeBron James. The high hand up. Threw it down. That's filthy. But an awkward landing by LeBron. And Toronto gets 3. Now you got to hope that LeBron hasn't pulled a groin because he did the splits there. Couldn't shake the rookie. The fall away. Gets it done.
Doing a good job of taking advantage of him. Once he got his body into him, he knew the shot he had to take.
A year ago, Love feeling it. Get out of his way! 3 more. Up in there. Kyrie back on the floor, mid-ranging, leading and hitting.
Kyrie very good at the mid-range shot off of a pick and roll.
LeBron came to the ball, belted by Nogueira to the goaltend. That's what the Cavs want. James Capers shaking his head, saying no. There's definitely a foul.
Doing a good job. He felt that shot, so he took his time, got the shot he wanted, and he knocked it down.
And that Atlanta game was, I'll find you, LeBron leading and dripping it home.
Getting a good...
LeBron in the open floor, trying to get to the rack. Does right down Euclid, he went, and he was fouled.
And Valanciunas had his back to LeBron, and he just casually reaches out, and LeBron goes right through the arms, and Carroll helped him out right there. He just kind of, I don't know what he was thinking of.
Rearview mirror defense.
Right. He had his back turned, he just reaches out.
LeBron James against Carroll just went right at him. That might have been a case where the Cavs. LeBron James on a rim rattler.
And that's a good second effort by Liggins.
Inside double crunching LeBron James with the left hand and a timeout for Dwayne Casey.
Cavs come out the locker room with some fire and go right into a 7-point lead.
More applause from Ty Lue. Loving the grittiness. Right back to LeBron James. Backs up for 3 on a rattler.
He and Kyrie worked the 2-man game.
Here's Carroll looking for the reinforcement from Akron. LeBron James in the score.
Cavaliers in a jailbreak to the other end for 2 points.
Carroll went down. Kevin Love knocks it down for 3. Cavaliers certainly not walking the ball down the floor tonight. Love steps into one. And hits it again. K. Love
stepping in deep in there, kind of center.
And gets it.
Cavaliers answer right back.
You got to have a short memory in this game.
You're right. Cavaliers answer right back.
Away from the bucket. LeBron takes Ross inside. Boy, he was punished, and Lowry felt it too.
Down the stretch.
LeBron James, and he was fouled. Got a fist pump from his coach. He'll go back to the line.
LeBron James with the spin move to the baseline. Opportunity for 3-point play. The type of hustle situations that they weren't getting before.
LeBron James, long distance.
He knows when to step up.
On the lock, throws a different team. Ball swing. Kevin Love around the horn to go. No. LeBron James says, I got your back, K. Love.
Right place at the right time. LeBron James with a putback.
Irving fires. The bottom, just
Love steps right into a three and nails the first one.
And that's a hard.
And LeBron James racing down the floor right at Porzingis. And the Knicks fans applauding Porzingis not giving up to help out. Tough off-balance shot rattles home. Love begins, steps back. And Kevin Love, red hot to start. It's been a tough matchup for Porzingis getting out.
As Irving tees up another three, that he didn't have Derrick Rose for the majority of.
James flies ahead and gets the layup. And it's a 9-point lead. Hornacek wants timeout. The turnovers leading to easy buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, this is when Cleveland is terrific, when they're engaged defensively. James with another steal. The great speed in the open court.
And fires it down court to James for the slam.
Some open shots.
Kevin Love, as you mentioned, playing well. 16 first quarter points for him. When he is playing like that, how does it open up everything else?
When he gets off a good start.
James kicks it out to Jefferson. Three-pointer of Richard Jefferson. Makes the right decision, seems all the time. But the passes are so accurate as O'Quinn swats away. And James. Anthony gets inside, swatted away from Anthony. James demanding Fry set a screen. Gets it over to Shumpert instead. Shumpert now puts up the three. 7 3-pointers here in the first half for Cleveland. The lead back to 16. James drives hard and fouled. That's going to be 3 on Carmelo Anthony. James sets, and he hits a 3. 9 3-pointers for the Cavaliers. Every time the Knicks make a little run, James to the basket and throws it down. The paint just parted. Spins and lays it in. A burst of speed, and it's back up to 15. Jeff Hornacek needs a 20-second timeout.
No, what he needs is a player like LeBron James. I mean, listen, these are just amazing athletic plays for a guy in his 14th year. The strength, the speed, and the skill.
Catch, no overpassing that time. Irving throws it up to James, who throws it down, and it's a 20-point game.
And I think with the new collective bargaining, they're going to try to eliminate all 4 games in 5 nights, which would be
a foul there. James, meanwhile, wrestles up the floor, gets it out to Irving. Another 3. Their 12th three-pointer. Jeff Hornacek wants time. James down the line, draws the foul. Down the lane, that is. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's not about the defense. It's about how good the other team is. The offense.
Hitting threes.
Return, but didn't have to because the Cavs are blowing him out. Love inside. Look, Spry there.
Good execution. McRoberts turned his back. LeBron saw him turn the back.
Dragic trying to stay. Good luck.
You knew it was going to happen.
LeBron on the post up against McGruder. Turn, scores. Little mouse in the house action as he went at McGruder, who is listed at 6'4".
Yeah, but he's not quite 6'4", and LeBron knew that, so he knew.
Away. Then he made it look easy.
He likes that little fall-away jump shot, especially when he gets down below the foul line, because it's really...
Takes his time, scores! Thought it should have been an and one. LeBron going to work against Ellington. Ellington a reach-in foul. Nope. Rebound to LeBron. And he'll shoot a couple. Shakes his head in dismay that he didn't get it to go. Really pushing the pace. Shump again. Good again! Back-to-back trays for Iman Shumpert. Kyrie to the hole. To Dunleavy. It was deflected. Wisely brings it back out for LeBron James! Soaring and scoring! LeBron surveying. Love came to the ball against McGruder. Turn, scores again. Too easy.
LeBron just waited. He knew he had a small man, and he just waited for Love to get the position over the top with the baby hook.
Kevin Love hiding in the corner, bears it for 3.
LeBron and Love deep in the queue.
LeBron second only to James Harden. Side Whiteside as he used his body as a shield.
Yeah, he did. He did a good job of that time. Instead of going underhand, he went over the top.
Ron inside, a beautiful pocket pass. That was magician-like to Tristan Thompson.
Well, he knew once Whiteside...
Who's going to catch him? How about nobody?
He loves to read that weak side steal.
Yep.
He is great at that weak side steal.
Myth that he didn't get it cleaner. But when you're a burglar, nobody asks how fast you got out of the house.
That's right. You just got to get out of there
before the police come.
That's right.
Hit it again. Indefensible.
Well, Magruder's just too small for that.
Kevin Love. The bottom for three.
LeBron James, Kevin Love have a good feel for each other.
Quick hand by Liggins. His third steal. LeBron sizes up from three. 3-0. Timeout Miami.
It's just a matter of time. LeBron James going down on the break.
On the back down, the fadeaway. He dirked him off one leg, didn't he? Inside, a no fair kind of pass to Richard Jefferson.
Well, you know what? He saw that.
Sizing up Williams. Takes his time, fights it up and in.
LeBron thought he got fouled, no call.
So he's got 23 points. Deion Waiters, by the way, we're not seeing tonight because he's injured, has really been frustrated. He's been verbalized that in the Miami papers about there's going to be a foul on Whiteside as he plants Jefferson. Takes his time against Williams. Got the edge on him and hit it.
Falling away. He let him get a little closer this time, though. And that's so important with him.
LeBron James, speaking of driving lanes, right down Euclid he went.
Coin toss and said, we'll defer and let you have first possession. Nick said, okay, I'm out there.
Kevin Love. He is. Irving keeps his dribble alive. Now LeBron James, first shot of the night. J.R. Smith. Steals it. LeBron gets it right back. Tristan Thompson. LeBron, quick shot. He's earned that right. Tristan Thompson. Another assist, LeBron James.
Burning after rubber to the hole with 4.5 to go.
Wasn't much they could do. He was on full speed.
Took the screen around Bellinelli. Look out! Oh, they felt that in Rockville. Look what I found.
This is Hunter.
Inside Richard Jefferson. LeBron James is absolutely tearing them apart.
Yep, it was.
James bullies his way inside.
Once he turned that corner, and he could see that shoulder was in that line.
Good strong trap by Zeller. LeBron came to the ball. Nice skip feed for JR. Fires. JR Smith.
J.R. Smith.
Kevin Love goes inside. Finish it off. Cavaliers cut it out. LeBron takes him downstairs and shoots over Kaminsky, who defended him as well as you could.
Yes, he's right. There's all you can do, but with that, LeBron James to the bank shot is good.
So give him 16. LeBron James taking his time. Scores over Kent Gilchrist. He's in his zone.
Yes, he is. And that fall-away jump shot is pure tonight.
Give him 12 in the quarter. 7 to shoot. LeBron gets his legs into it and drains it for 3.
LeBron coming back. Gilchrist decided to back off of him.
Backs out and hits it. LeBron James from the long launch.
LeBron James doing exactly what he should do with a title.
LeBron James from 3. 3-0. Timeout. Michael Jordan's crew. Give him 27-9 in the quarter. He's gone blocked by the rim. And then a strip by LeBron James.
Wow. Good defense at the point of attack. Even though
DeAndre Liggins and Richard Jefferson. LBJ goes inside. The Cavaliers wearing on a path right now to that free throw line.
LeBron
Jefferson goes inside. A thumper. That'll make his Snapchat.
Yes.
Again, a good defender. Jab step J. Oh, come on, LeBron James. Are you serious?
When he's
all the way through, he's got 30.
When he's feeling that jumper, Fred, it's hard to handle the Fred.
LeBron James in deep, takes his time and scores.
Those kind of possessions demoralize you because you've had 3 or 4 shots at the rim, none of them go in, and you give up a basket.
And he does! In the win! LeBron James.
LeBron James all the way from one end to the other and lays it in.
LeBron's 8 of 10. Almost 9 of 11. He'll shoot 2. He's already got a season high. Cavs about rebounded by 3. LeBron to the hole. Scores!
coming down the floor. The defense is backing up. LeBron's going forward.
He's got 41.
LeBron James has really mastered that little turnaround jump shot tonight. Another one on Williams.
Shumpert to catch and shoot for three. Iman Shumpert.
Shumpert stays on target.
He's got his team in the driver's seat. 41, 8, and 10.
Yeah, those are great numbers. And what I like about it, Fred, he had to do those 15 or 17 points in a row. His team needed it because the Hornets did not go away.
LeBron. Shumpert in the forecourt. LeBron James wrapped up, spins it up and in!